Hello, this afternoon I'm speaking to the business, admin and accounting team, and they're going to introduce themselves and tell me a little bit about the courses that they look after. Kathryn, would you like to go first?
I'd be delighted to. Hello everyone, my name is Kathryn Lyneborg. I'm the personal academic tutor for the administration and information technology areas in the college, and I'm also the subject leader. And I look after the NQ admin, the HNC admin and IT, and the HND admin and IT.
Lovely, thanks Kathryn. Scott, would you like to tell me a little bit about yourself and your courses?
Yes, hi, I'm Scott Innes. I am the personal academic tutor and lecturer on the HNC and D business here at Perth College, and also the personal academic tutor and lecturer on the BA Honours Business and Management.
Lovely, thank you. And Kirsty?
Hi there, I'm Kirsty Cassells. I'm the personal academic tutor for the NC Accounting Group, and I teach accounting modules through the HNC and D programme as well.
Lovely, thank you. Now, would you all like to tell me just something interesting about the courses that you look after? And Kathryn, can I ask you to go again first, please?
Of course. One of the main things I'd like to talk about today is that we have a new course coming online starting, well, when I say online, it'll be face-to-face, which is really important, and starting in September. It's called the NQ in Business and Administration, and it is aimed primarily at students who are not too sure of what they want to do yet. They have a leaning towards business, or they kind of like the admin and IT side as well. It'll be open to any student. Maybe you're a school leaver, maybe you have been out of education for a while and want to return as a mature learner, or maybe English is not your first language and you would like to come into college and do our course through us that way. There will be lots of material about it up on the web very shortly, and if you are interested, please don't hesitate to put in an online application, or if you want to know more about it, contact me at the college. Thank you.
We'll put contact details at the end of this video. Thank you, Kathryn. Scott, what would you like to tell me that's something a little bit interesting about your courses?
The key thing about the business courses is that there is a diverse range of people on them with different goals. So we have a range of students, some coming directly from school, looking to do just 1 year with us as a stepping stone to other universities. A good number looking to start their kind of higher education, coming from the NQ programme Kathryn spoke about, or other employment or school with hires, and they every year can progress on with us to next year and on to the honours here at Perth College UHI.
So our NC course provides a sort of entry-level qualification onto the HNC and D programme. You can then go on to do an honours degree if you wish, or it will gain you exemptions from professional qualifications if you go out into industry. So we've got reasonably close links with some of the accounting firms in Perth, but you could certainly take it all the way through to honours degree and get full exemptions from ACCA and CIMA if you wished.
Sounds really good. How are the courses being taught at the moment? Kathryn, would you like to tell me a little bit more about how the new academic year might look?
We are very hopeful, and we all have our fingers crossed, that the new academic future, or the new academic course season starting in September, certainly at FE level, will be face-to-face. So for a full-time course within the 3 areas I talked about, you'd be in 3 days a week, looking like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and every unit will be taught face-to-face from 9 till 4. Our HN programmes was going to be a mixture of blended learning, with a little bit online and a little bit face-to-face.
Scott and Kirsty, have you got anything to add to that?
Yes, traditionally the degrees have been taught in a way that would be more independent with some online, but there will, all being well, be spaces available on campus if you prefer to work on campus rather than at home. And the other key thing is, if things maybe don't go to plan, we have ran all the courses very successfully this year online. So the courses will run whatever happens, but we're keeping our fingers crossed that we'll see students on campus and it'll feel a bit more normal.
Indeed, I think we all concur with that. Are there any extra opportunities we can offer our students at Perth? Any business partnerships or routes into careers? Kathryn or Scott, possibly?
Every NQ course and some HN courses have a work placement element. So our students will be out for a week. They are led by the lecturers. The students aren't expected to go out and do all this by themselves. We have some great engagement with employers in the area. People like Perth and Kinross, Perth Royal Infirmary, Stagecoach, St Johnson, Balhousie Association. As I say, we have a lot of good relationships. We also run scholarships, and I'll pass over to Scott and let him discuss that further because it's more for our HN students.
Yes, as Kathryn mentioned, there are a range of scholarships, some that are college-wide, but a number that are subject-specific across administration, business and accounting, and those are HN mainly focused, but there are some that are also open to degree students. The degree students on both business and management and accounting and finance also have the option, both year 3 and 4, to select a work placement module. And a number of students do that in order to gain their academic qualification, but also some practical work experience at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely. Helping our students become career ready.
I think it's also worth mentioning that we do try and do employer fairs, right? I mean, we haven't been able to do that this year for, you know, COVID reasons and whatnot, but we'd be hoping to get that up and running again as soon as possible. And we've had a lot of really good results from those employer fairs. So there's always stuff going on like that.
Yeah. Every opportunity to try and make sure these relationships are built with our industries. Now, I'd like to ask you all what you enjoy most about working at Perth College UHI. Kathryn, would you like to go first again, please?
Again, what do I enjoy the most? We all love our jobs. There's no doubt about that. We wouldn't be there if we didn't. To me, it's seeing our students, their journey, they travel throughout the years. Some of them come in saying to me, oh, I'm only doing this 1 year and then that'll be me. And that's absolutely fine if that happens. If they go out and they go into employment, that's successful, that's brilliant. But the ones that then say, oh, well, okay, I'll do an HNC, and then they do an HND, then they do their 3rd year degree, and then they do the honours. And you sit there at the end of that journey that they have travelled, and you sit in the stage at graduation in the concert hall and see them walking across in their gown. It's just the best feeling, it really is.
Absolutely, yeah. A lot of hard work from students and their lecturers. Scott, would you like to add anything?
Similar to Kathryn, I support students from their year 1 HNC right through to year 4 honours degree, and it's lovely seeing them and playing a small part and supporting them through that journey in my role as personal academic tutor. That is the best part of the job, and also supporting those students that exit at earlier points. For example, with UCAS applications to move on to university, it's great to see them moving on to the next step, whatever that may be.
Absolutely. And Kirsty, what's your favourite part about working here at Perth College UHI?
I don't know that I have a favourite. I love my subject. I love teaching it. I love working with all the students. I love seeing where they end up, be it honours year, be it going into employment. I like the buzz on campus. I mean, it's just such a brilliant environment when the college is buzzing, and I've really missed that. So I'm just desperate to get back to it next year.
Absolutely. Have our vibrant campus busy, full of...
And Costa coffee.
Always a winner. Lovely. Thank you very much for meeting me this afternoon, everybody. I really appreciate you taking the time to tell us a little bit more about your courses, and hopefully anybody thinking about applying, that'll give them a little bit more information as to helping them make their decision. Thank you very much.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.